Next up on our 2024 CVC Fall Sports Media Day Tour is the Hawken Hawks football team. Head coach Mark Iamarino. Coach, thanks for being here. Kick it off. Let's give us a quick preview. What can we expect out of the Hawks in 2024?
Thanks, Steve. Thanks for having us. Well, we're really excited. We have a lot of people returning from last year's team, and actually 2 years ago, my first year here, we started a lot of sophomores. Those guys are seniors now. And so I would say experience is a strength for us. We return, I think, 9 starters on offense and possibly 7 on defense. We have a challenging schedule, which we're excited about. And, I think the key for us is really keeping the depth at a level that we can be competitive in the tough Chagrin Valley Conference and also with our tough non-conference schedule. Depth is a key for us, but we've had a great off season. Players really committed themselves to getting bigger, faster, and stronger. We've got some new guys out, which we're excited to see those guys on the field. And, it's been a very successful summer camp for us so far. So we're ready to go.
Obviously, like you said, you had a lot of sophomores playing a couple years ago. That was I don't want to say a challenging year. You had some ups and downs. Last year, a lot better, putting things together. How much has that group of sophomores grown this season, heading into this season? Sorry.
Yeah, they when I first met them, I was impressed. We had size, we had some experience. Some of those guys even played as a freshman. Now they're seniors, and we expect all of them to contribute in some capacity. Some guys are actually going to play on both sides of the ball. So it's a great starting point when you have that senior leadership. Guys that have been there before, have played against the teams that we'll play against, have played in playoff games. We were co-champs 2 years ago in the CVC, so they have experienced the success. And we hope we can, I've told them, I said, this is your team. You guys are the leaders of our group. We've made them all squad leaders. And so they're responsible for, bringing the young guys along. And it's just very comforting to know when you have that much experience on the field, you can do a lot of different things.
Absolutely. All right, Coach, I'll come back to you after I talk to the guys. Let's start to your right with Julian. Julian, for the folks at home, just introduce yourself. Name, grade, and positions you're going to play this fall.
My name is Julian Javoris. I'm a senior, and I'll be playing receiver, DB, and then kicker and punter.
Outstanding. So coming in, obviously, expectations are high. How ready do you think you and your teammates are ready to match those expectations?
I think more ready than ever. We've had more guys than ever, putting work in the weight room and getting work outside of the weight room, outside of school, outside of practice. And I think we're really hungry to get farther in playoffs and to beat Gilmore.
I believe your quarterback is back this season, correct?
Donovan Moorhead.
Yep, Donovan. So he's been there. I think this is his 3rd year as a starter. How's that rapport that you've developed with him?
Oh, it's great. During the offseason, the receivers and Donovan will be throwing at least 2 times a week. And I think the chemistry between all of us is really good and should see some big things this season.
Who are some of the other receivers that are going to help Donovan throw for some big yards every game?
You obviously got Charlie Mallett, and you got Ryan Whiting, Kenna Obi, myself. You have Andrew Bourne and Miles, all ready to make a big impact on offense.
What's going to be the key to the offensive success this season?
I think just finding a tempo and rhythm and staying ahead of the sticks with the run game and the pass game. I think we get the run game going, we can open up the pass and unstoppable from there.
As a wide receiver, I'm sure you get to go head-to-head with some of your defensive back peers. Who are some of the better ones that give you a big challenge when you're in practice?
We like to split it up sometimes, so we always have some of the starters on defense. You got Zach Cow, you got Brady Wise, you got Ryan, you got Charlie, you have JoJo. The starters go up against each other to give us a challenge.
What is the goal for this team? I mean, have you guys – obviously everyone dreams of winning a state title and those types of things, but is there anything specific you're trying to accomplish besides beating Gilmore?
Obviously have a better record than last year, improve on that, beat Gilmore for sure. I know we're all hungry to beat Gilmore because since we've been here, we haven't beat them. And then make a playoff run. Can't remember the last time we've won a playoff game, so we all, just want to have that feeling. We're all very hungry to advance and make a good run in the playoffs.
Outstanding. Good luck to you this fall. All right,
Thank
let's
you.
swing that over to Ryan over there on the right. Ryan, same thing. For the folks at home, just introduce yourself, name, grade, and positions you're going to play.
Hello, I'm Ryan Whiting. I'm a senior, and I am a receiver and a safety.
Ryan, sophomore year, you get a new coach. You've got a couple of seasons under your belt with them now. How has the team kind of responded to that? I mean, obviously, after a year, you've learned the terminology and the playbook. And how are things now compared to 2 years ago?
I think coming in my sophomore year with the new coach, it was like a way different environment. But as like the season came along, we all really started to like love the new plays. Defense was insane. I actually loved everything that Coach I brought in. And I think with us all playing for like the last 2 years, starting offense and defense, it's really helped us grow a lot.
Donovan, your quarterback, he's one of the top guys in Northeast Ohio. Give us a little scouting report on him. What does he do well?
Oh, Donovan, anytime I break out of routes, he's like checking down from either like a post or like just an out route, and he'll put it right on the dime. You know, he's really fast at getting that ball out. His speed's gotten a lot better, and his with the running backs like JoJo, he's always saying that he's good at handing the football off.
Your running game has been strong for the past few years. A couple of Johnson brothers in there that are doing some great things among some other guys that have had some great performances as well. How important is that running game just to keep that passing game being successful?
I think our combo with the running and passing game, if we're beating a team up with a pass offense and then they switch their defense, we pull JoJo out and he's just moving. He'll get first down after first down, make a big play, like 60 yards rushing. It's great for our offense to have.
And then give a scouting report on your defense. How's that unit coming along?
Oh, our defense is looking great. Our DBs, we've all been playing for a few years. We have some really strong linebackers, and then also our D-line is looking huge this year, and I'm really excited.
What do you think the ceiling is for this team, and what will it take to achieve it?
Ooh, well, I think the ceiling, we got to make it to at least the second round of playoffs, beat Gilmore, and I think we can do it this year. If we just keep on pushing in the weight room and on the field, work hard as a team, I think we'll get it.
Outstanding. Good luck to you this fall. All right, Coach, back to you. Talked quite a bit about the offense, and that's a unit that's been really successful for you the last couple of years. Defense, we didn't talk too much about. Kind of give us a little overview. What can we expect out of that group, and how much progress have they made since last season?
So the big transition for us this year defensively is we graduated two really stout inside linebackers in Luke Mangini and Paxton Lashinger. They were great leaders of our team last year. So our offseason goal was to make sure that, we can fortify ourselves in the middle. And so far, I think early returns are we've done quite well. Kenna Obi, who will be a junior, started on the outside for us last year. We moved him inside. And Miles Hamilton, who is a sophomore, he started the last couple of games for us last year as a freshman. Those two guys have shown great leadership, speed, knowledge of the defense, and that has been a huge help for us. We return all five of our defensive backs, so I think that's the really kind of strength of our team. And then up front, we rotate through about 6 or 7 defensive linemen, and we've only had one scrimmage so far. I think we liked what we saw. We'll continue to grow with that group, but that's got to be important for us, is to have success on defense.
And just as a coach, you go in, like I said, everybody dreams of winning a state title, getting to the regionals, whatever, winning conference titles. You can still have a successful season without those things happening, but how are you going to define success this year?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, when you talk about goals and you talk about things you want to accomplish, I don't want to look far down the road. I want these guys to enjoy each week that they have, planning and preparing, working together as a team, coming together as a team. That's most important first. I think once we do that and kind of everybody identifies what their role is going to be, we can accomplish a lot of great things. But I think the the ceiling for us is what we make of it. The potential is definitely there, but week to week, especially starting out in the beginning of the season, I think that's most important.
Outstanding. All right, Coach. Well, I appreciate you and the guys taking some time out of your day to preview the season. I wish you the best of luck this fall.
Thanks so much, Steve.
Thank you.